Hello and welcome to I'm the Best, the Tier List podcast. My name is Jeffofthemellows, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Likunmiffery. How's it going, Lycus?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good tonight. I'm doing good.
We're doing real good. Real good. Today, we are going to be reviewing Nintendo properties. Now, we don't know all these, but we know about 2/3 of these well enough to talk about them.
That's true.
Let's jump right in. We have S through D, and then not applicable down here for things we haven't played. Let's start off with Animal Crossing.
It's fun for a little bit. It's a pretty easy B for me.
I think that it is probably the most average of oh god. It's probably the most average of Nintendo properties. It is one of the Nintendo properties of all time, basically, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's cute, but I don't find it super fun.
Being in, and I'm saying this in quotes, being an adult, it's not really my shtick. I don't get as much satisfaction as from just designing bedrooms as I would have when I was 12.
Yeah, I loved New Leaf when I was younger, but I don't know. I bought whatever it's Island Tour or whatever it's called. It's not called Island Tour.
The one on Switch.
New Horizons, yeah. And it was fun for a little bit, but
it's definitely
it just didn't stick with me like it used to.
And I like the music in the game. The music's fun, upbeat.
Yeah.
The characters are fairly notable. The Doom Animal Crossing dual release was very funny. I enjoyed that one.
Sure.
But overall, Animal Crossing, very B tier. Bayonetta, I know absolutely nothing about. Take it away, Lycus.
I don't know anything about it either.
Okay.
I bought game 2 and Tyler immediately borrowed it and I haven't played it.
So, it is worth mentioning that this Bayonetta 2 supposedly is one of Tyler's favorite games of all time now.
I think I'll like it, but I can't say for sure I haven't played it.
I have never played it. I have very little interaction with the characters other than via Smash.
I mean, obviously, Bayonetta's hot and everything, but, that's literally all I know.
Yeah. Donkey Kong.
This is a pretty easy A for me, I think. They're fun.
I would put it at high B. Mostly because Super Mario is an A for me.
I agree.
And Donkey Kong is just slightly worse Super Mario. It is better sometimes, but Super Mario franchise is sometimes phenomenally better than 90% of Nintendo stuff. With Mario Galaxy and, in my opinion, Mario Sunshine and I'm not a big fan of Donkey Kong Country, and that's the main game that I've played, Donkey Kong Country Returns.
I like Tropical Freeze a lot. Tropical Freeze is beautiful.
I haven't played that one. Donkey Kong Country Returns, however, reminds me of I streamed them on my Twitch a long time ago. They were the Aladdin and Lion King games. They're shovelware, NES games. Donkey Kong Country Returns reminds me a lot of them, where they're super finicky, and they don't feel like they have much of a reason to exist. I don't really know how to feel about it. I would put it high B. I definitely would enjoy it more than Animal Crossing. It's definitely more my shtick. But,
I think this is a fine place for it.
Dr. Mario.
It's a serviceable puzzle game.
It's just worse
Tetris. It's less fun than most other puzzle games you could play.
It is worse Tetris. Tetris is better than Dr. Mario.
I don't think it's super similar to Tetris, other than that you drop stuff in both of them. I don't know. I don't like it very much.
It's definitely not.
It could be a skill issue, but I don't want to be good at it. I want to be good at Tetris.
We'll get the skill issues later. Don't you worry, Lycus.
Yeah.
Kid Icarus. The original Kid Icarus game is the hardest game on NES.
I haven't played any of them.
Other than that, It's very similar to Donkey Kong. I don't want to make anybody mad. I've only ever played the one on the NES. I've not played the 3DS one, which I've heard
A lot of people like the 3DS one.
I've heard things about it.
But it did come with like a stand for your 3DS, so
in my opinion, it is just like a platformer below Kid Icarus. However,
I would put this in S tier easy. Kirby is one of the most consistently good game franchises that Nintendo's ever made.
I can agree with that.
Every game is fun.
I have not played Big Mouth Mode.
True.
But BUTT, I have played one of my favorite games. Like it's multiple games. The Kirby collection for the Wii, where it has like the Super Nintendo. I think it has DreamWorld, the Super Nintendo one, and the N64 Kirby games on it, and maybe one more. I can't remember.
It's got the first three. It's got Dreamland 1 through 3, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, and one more that I can't remember. Superstar, I think.
Yeah, Superstar. That sounds about right. I love those games. Kirby's Dreamland on the Game Boy. I love that game. That is very fun. That is like my favorite Game Boy game. It's like the only one that I ever like consistently played other than the Chicken Little game. And I don't think that we can compare Kirby's Dreamland to the Chicken Little game. I think the Kirby franchise as a whole is very fun. Kirby is the main character in Smash, whether you like it or not. It's not Mario, it's Kirby. Kirby is the easiest the easiest character to play. Tyler mains Kirby for a reason, because he sucks.
True.
Kirby's just all around good. And also, like, it's such a lovable character.
Oh yeah, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land is one of the best games I've ever played.
Is that Big Mouth mode?
Yeah.
I haven't played that yet.
It's wonderful. Start to finish.
I don't know. I do not think that you could dispute Kirby. Luigi's Mansion.
I think this is an easy A for me. I could be convinced to put it up to S.
Dark Moon is very fun.
Dark Moon is very fun. The first one is also really fun, and so is the third one. I guess the first one just doesn't control as well as I think it should.
GameCube game problem, you know.
Yeah.
The third one starts off great and is very fun, and then when you get to the plant area where you have to like use the saw to cut the fucking plant enemy, I had no fucking idea what to do there. And then from that point on, it became like I felt like Tyler. I just didn't know what to do ever beyond that point. And like up until that point, I was having a lot of fun. Dark Moon, I never had that problem. Dark Moon is very straightforward, very easy, very accessible. Also on the 3DS, I could take it wherever the fuck I wanted. Compared to the first Luigi's Mansion.
I have unfortunate news. That might be a skill. Your problem with 3 might be a skill issue. It
very well could be.
But I do understand. 3 kind of set itself up to be something kind of different than what it actually is.
Yeah. Mario and Luigi.
Peak. Oh my! It's so good.
I don't think it's as good as Kirby, but Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, easily the best fucking. You could argue for it being the best DS game.
It might be my favorite game ever.
Bowser's Inside Story is a fun as fuck game. And like, you know, Dream Team's really good. There's a bunch of them that are really, really fucking good.
The only Mario and Luigi game that I think is like it's not even bad. It's just less good than the other ones is Paper Jam.
Yeah, and that kind of is like it's a weird crossover. And it made me think of something that's actually not in here, which is the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games.
Yeah.
Where it like gives you basically like these wind-up toys, and you like have to set them down a course and then like edit the course in a way that will move them forward to like whatever the goal is.
The Mario versus Donkey Kong puzzle games are kind of fun. They're nothing like super. They're nothing super good, but they're kind of fun.
I haven't played them in forever, and I forgot they existed until right now.
I didn't remember until my little brother was using my old DS to play it, like earlier this week. It was such a nostalgic trip.
And I honestly don't know where to put those in here because I wouldn't.
I guess if I would put them on here, they'd probably be in like B tier.
They would be in B tier for me as well. But the Mario and Luigi's game, like I said, Bowser's Inside Story is fucking awesome, dude. That is such a fun game.
Yeah.
I am ashamed of Tyler.
Oh yeah, he didn't even fucking finish the game, and now he's gonna upload it.
He does that for a lot of games. That's what
I generously let him borrow 1 million of my games, and he doesn't even finish the one I specifically asked him to finish.
Yeah. Mario Kart.
I think it's A.
I can agree
with A. This
game
just doesn't hit that hard for me. I don't know.
I can agree with A, but with Mario Party.
Oh, yeah.
There are some games. Mario Kart Wii is an S tier game.
I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is also an S tier game.
But every other Mario Kart iteration, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart for the DS, Mario Kart for the
7's alright. 7 and DS are alright.
I
guess I just think they're all right, but they're not S tier, yeah.
Yeah. Mario Kart Wii is far and away the best Mario Kart game in my opinion.
And listen, this is a massive skill issue, but I don't like Double Dash.
I like Double Dash. I do. And I don't know if you can put Double Dash with Mario Kart, because they went with Mario Kart instead of Double Dash, but there was also Diddy Kong Racing. And I would also put that in the Mario Kart category, and that one was fucking wild. Because that Mario Kart 7 was like the first one where there were like gliders or whatever. Diddy Kong Racing
you could
had that
around, right?
Diddy Kong Racing, you would go from being in a car to a plane to a boat. Like, that was fucking crazy shit. I don't know why they like it felt like such a natural progression to just put that shit in the next Mario Kart game, and they still really haven't done that. I don't know. Diddy Kong Racing is its own special sort of fucking weird thing that exists out there that they never did anything with. And I think for like a future Mario Kart 8 DLC, I've talked about this in the past, they could redo some Diddy Kong Racing courses and, put Diddy and Dixie Kong as DLC characters.
I mean, if we're talking Mario Kart DLC, what I really think they should do is make tracks based on specific Mario games.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or they could even do them for other games as well. They kind of did for Zelda, but
they did like a Zelda. I don't know why they haven't given like the Yoshi's Island treatment.
Yeah.
Or the Zelda track treatment to like Mario games.
Or, just throwing this out there, but Gourmet Race would be pretty
exactly
fucking hard. But yeah, Mario Kart. I think that, I know you said Mario Kart 8 is an S tier game. I think that it wasn't until they added the customizable items, in my opinion.
I agree.
Like, once they added that, I definitely think that Mario Kart 8 is an S tier game.
I think it's the best Mario Kart game.
I would lean more heavily towards Mario Kart Wii. And that may
I don't know. I feel like especially with the customized items, that's the best.
Yeah, the customized items are very fun, and they make it fair against Eli. So
True.
Super Mario.
This one's so wide ranging. Like if it was 3D Mario games, I would put this in S.
If it were 3D
but if we're
Mario
including
games,
all Super Mario games, this is where it's got to be.
There are some absolute standout Mario games: Mario Galaxy, Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Sunshine. I know that's not a popular opinion, but
I don't agree. But I don't think the game's bad.
Super Mario 3, that's fucking fantastic.
Super Mario World.
New Super Mario Brothers for the Wii, fucking great. Mario Odyssey, really fun. Like
Super Mario 3D World.
Oh yeah, dude. They're
especially Bowser's Fury.
I've not played that one, but I've played the DS one.
If you get the chance to play Bowser's Fury, you definitely should.
I think that, there are definitely some stinkers as well.
Super Mario 64?
Yeah, for sure. God fucking damn. That was like such a good game when it came out, and now it's like so fucking impossible to play. I mean, like even like the first Mario Bros. Game, like
I don't know. I can't say that I really enjoy playing it very much,
Me neither.
but it's not. I don't know. It's not like bad.
And,
I just don't like playing it.
I don't really enjoy playing Mario Brothers 2 on the NES. Mario Brothers 3 on the NES, I really like. That one's really fun.
The game feels good.
Mario World is really fun.
True.
The art style on that one is fucking great. It's like the old like Pokemon style.
Yeah.
It's. I think that there are definitely some stinkers that bring it down to A. Again, I agree with you. 3D would be an S. Probably bottom of S. But, Metroid.
Yeah, I mean, 3D Mario games, in my opinion, are dragged down by Super Mario 64. So
I
haven't played any Metroid game.
I have played one Metroid game. I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was called.
I trust your judgment then.
They have not made a Metroid game in fucking ages.
Well, they did Metroid Dread for the Switch. That was pretty recent.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I thought about getting it because it looked kind of fun, but I didn't end up getting it.
I do know, however, that there is a lot of disservice for the Metroid community, and there is a massive following for the Metroid community.
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4, that game that's still allegedly being made.
Yeah, probably not, guys. Sorry to break your hopes and dreams.
I mean, Pikmin 4 has been being made for the last 10 years, so
Yeah,
and it came
true.
out.
Paper Mario.
This is A. I think
that I would put it here.
I don't know. Like Pikmin, not Pikmin. Foreshadowing, I guess. I don't know. Paper Mario. The first two Paper Marios are really good. The fifth Paper Mario is really, really good. That's my favorite one. Paper Mario Origami King. The game is absolutely beautiful.
I have not played that one. I played Sticker Star and the one before that.
Super Paper Mario is good. It's got a really touching story.
Yeah.
But it plays weird. It's a weird game. It's not unfun, but it's. That's why I can only put it in A, because Sticker Star. Oh wait, there's 6 Paper Mario games. I forgot about Color Splash. Origami King is the 6th one.
Oh god, Color Splash was a thing.
Color Splash and Sticker Star are so bland.
Yeah. When it comes down to it, I'd much rather play Mario and Luigi games than Paper Mario games.
Like, if someone was like, here, you can pick whether to play a Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi game, but I'm not going to tell you which one you can play, I'm picking Mario and Luigi.
All the way, dude.
Because, all four, I think every Mario and Luigi game, except for Paper Jam,
which
is better than every Paper Mario game.
Ironically, is, the Paper Mario crossover.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely think it's better than Donkey Kong. And I would have more fun playing it than Mario Kart, especially with the solo experience, It's hard to play
Definitely.
Mario Kart and Mario Party consistently by yourself.
Mario Party is more of a minefield, too.
Yeah. Pimkin.
Oh my god. Pikmin is so good.
I know you would put it in
It's
S.
not better than Mario and Luigi. It belongs in S. Pikmin is so good.
I know.
Pikmin 1, Pikmin 3, and Pikmin 4 are some of the best game experiences I've ever had. And Pikmin 2 is really good until you get to the post game, and then it sucks.
See, and I know absolutely nothing about Pikmin except for that it is yours and Tyler's favorite fucking games.
They're not my favorite. They're not my favorite ever, considering I put them below 2 other game franchises.
I don't know. You put Pikmin 4 as one of the best games you've ever played.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I should make a list of my favorite games ever sometime.
I'll do that too, and we can do a tier list.
Oh, true.
And it'll be games that you've never heard of or played, and games that I've never heard of or played.
Then we just get to sell each other without the other playing the game.
Pokemon.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, B's good to me. I don't know. I would never play. Pokemon games are truly something. They're mediocre, I think, is the best way to describe them.
Pokemon games are like the most mid of the road you can get. Some of them are out of the field, like, great. I love Sun and Moon. I am playing Pokemon Platinum right now, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But they are so mid. They are so mid. The story is never great. Like, the best it is okay. However, it is like I think it's like, what is it, like it's not the first. It's not. Is it? Did we just? We looked this up at one point. Is Pokemon the number one most selling franchise of all time?
Shit, I think it was behind something. I think it's second behind Hello Kitty.
I think it is also behind Hello Kitty. That was what I was thinking, but I also thought that maybe we proved me wrong, because that's what I thought before. A lot of people love Pokemon, though, is what we're getting at. The card sales, insane. And I will not lie, it is...
Well, I mean, Pokemon is the best trading card game, I think. Maybe not best to play, but best to collect. Best to collect, I think.
That is a hot take. Anybody who plays Magic out there or Yu-Gi-Oh! Is coming for your throat.
I have only played Magic and Pokemon. I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh!
But those people will be coming for your throat, Lycus.
I don't...
You might need to move house.
I didn't like Magic very much. I mean, I didn't dislike it. It's just less fun than Pokemon for me.
Yeah, Pokemon, I mean, like, again, like, there's a show for it, there's cards for it, the merch is insane. Pokemon Go is like, fun on and off.
Oh, yeah, like, when you play for a little bit with some other people.
Yeah. But, overall, very middle-of-the-road game, Pokemon. The franchise in general. And I mean, like, anime is not great. The card game...
Some of the anime is good.
The card game can be expensive for getting absolutely nothing in return. The games themselves have very little, like, to go for them other than their collecting game.
The Pokemon cards are more affordable than a lot of other cards games, too. Even though they are expensive... Like, Magic card packs can be up to, like, $30 a pack.
That's true, actually.
Anyway, I'm fine with this Pokemon placement.
Yeah, without getting too far into, like, how I generally think that the Pokemon games do not improve on themselves at all. And I know you disagree with that. Pokemon... Oh,
I don't think it's been a lot... Like, we can talk about it some other time.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we do the Pokemon game tier list.
Yeah.
Look at all these like future bits that we're like shoving in here just for people to like, oh, I can't wait for that tier list. Punch Out. S.
Pretty
specifically because Lycus is bad at it, and I love watching him be bad at it.
I'm not bad at it.
Lycus
the game's hard.
Abysmally bad at Punch Out.
I said this when I was playing it, and I was like, okay, you can give it a shot, Noah, and then you didn't.
But why would I do that?
Because you would prove that you're also bad at it.
You're right, Lycus. Punch Out is the best game franchise Nintendo has ever made in their entire life.
I think it belongs at the top of B tier. I don't know. I'd played one of the 3 Punch Out games.
I played the original Punch Out game. That's hard. Now, the one you were playing is obviously not hard, and you're just really bad at it, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's your position.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Smash Brothers. I'm joking, obviously. Now,
Smash. Yeah.
It's better than Mario Kart and Mario Party as far as a like group game is concerned. The Amiibo tournaments are really fun. And we will be doing a bunch of Smash-related tier lists on this podcast.
We're going to rate all of the characters like 15 times in different ways.
True. It's one of those games where it does have a story sometimes. Later on it does. And you can play that to a certain extent by yourself. But other than that, if you don't have anybody to play it with, it is a very droppable game. Whereas Super Mario is not a droppable game. Kirby, Mario and Luigi, and I don't know anything about Pikmin, but like these 3 right here, Solo experience is insane.
Yeah.
And I know Nintendo in general is geared a lot towards family play. But, I mean, you gotta look at it from the individual standpoint. And me and Lycus are very individual gamers. Like, we will play more solo experiences than we will play together experiences.
That's true.
Splatoon.
I
don't know.
I would put it above Smash, but below Super Mario. Splatoon 3 is fun. It got old for me after a while. I have like 300 hours.
Fuck, Jesus Christ.
And I also haven't played the game in like 6 months.
God damn.
Yeah, I was pretty good for a while, but I just stopped having fun.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
That's probably a good idea.
I also don't know why there are two mother things. I've heard of Advanced Wars, but I've never played it. And I've never played ARMS, and that's a new one. Star Fox.
Haven't played any.
I would put it at the top of B. I would arguably put it above Paper Mario in A. Star Fox.
I don't know.
Star Fox is a fun game. Star Fox for the DS. Star Fox for I can't remember if it's on GameCube or Super Nintendo. One of them that I've played is very fun. It is a spaceship shooter game. It's got some really good story. Characters are fun. In a weird way, it reminds me a lot of Metal Gear.
Yeah?
I don't really know how to feel about that. But it does remind me of Metal Gear in a lot of weird ways. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Move this out of the way now. WarioWare.
I haven't played any of them, but they look fun.
They do look
That's
fun.
about it.
I have not played any of it either. I have heard a lot of good things about WarioWare. They're coming out with a new one. The only thing I know about WarioWare is specifically from Smash, from the one stage. I know it's just a bunch of mini games, and by that logic, it's probably somewhere closer to like Mario Party. But because
I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's only mini games too. But I have no idea. I don't know. I'd want to play at least one of them first.
The thing that comes to my mind is the Rio game, the shovelware game for the Wii. I imagine it's probably a lot like that. And I really enjoy that game.
You enjoy? Okay.
For I don't know why. I just do. Yoshi. We're going to skip Xenoblade.
Are we saving Xenoblade?
We're going to skip that for a minute.
Yoshi's fun. That's like a B. It's like a top of B thing, I think.
Yoshi's Island. It's got a lot. Like Yoshi's Woolly World is another platformer.
Yeah.
But there are some Yoshi games that are similar to Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario in structure. I think overall, top of B is probably a good place for that. The Legend of Zelda.
This is so weird. Because some of the games I like a lot, and some of them are not fun for me at all.
Ocarina of Time.
I gotta put it somewhere in A. I can't give it that high.
Breath of the Wild, S. I've not played
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are really good.
But Link Between Worlds, S. Majora's Mask, S. Anything else, A or lower.
I don't know. I don't think it's better on average than Mario.
I definitely don't think so either. It's definitely high up there though. That's for fucking sure. I'm just gonna move that out of the way now. Okay, Xenoblade time, baby.
S tier, easy. These games are wonderful. I haven't played the third one. I've played 1 and 2. And they're both some of the most beautiful stories I've ever experienced.
By putting it above
I spent like a
Pikmin?
half hour crying last night because I finished Xenoblade 2.
That is insane.
The ending of the story is so beautiful and tragic.
Wow.
I
Well, I definitely cannot argue S because I've never played it.
it was one of the most it was one of the most beautiful stories I've experienced in my entire life. Both the first and second games.
Alrighty then. Rhythm Haven.
It's fine. It's a fun rhythm game. It's mostly carried by its art direction. It's fun.
It's probably right there though.
I would put it probably above Animal Crossing.
Wow. That's unique.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there it is. I definitely can't dispute anything. I think
don't
there's
know.
definitely a possibility that Pokemon is a C tier thing, but I think for like it is.
I don't know. I don't know. I could probably put it above Animal Crossing.
You're probably right
don't know.
about that. I haven't played enough, and I've played more Pokemon than I have Animal Crossing, so I can't necessarily judge it too realistically.
I've played more Pokemon than I should for my opinion of the series.
Yeah, that's true. Me as well. But I think that about does it. So,
Yeah,
here we go. That's it.
indeed.
The Nintendo
This was a fun one.
tier list. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, if you disagree with us, let us know down below. If you know anything about these games down here, Fire Emblem, F-Zero, Golden Sun, whatever the fuck the legendary Starfy is, Mother.
Yeah,
times
let
two.
us know. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if they're any good. Maybe we should start playing them. Also, for those of you who agree or disagree with us, but like really like Bowser's Inside Story or like Breath of the Wild or whatever, go to specifically a mission we're assigning you from the I'm the Best community. Go on Tyler's videos where he's reviewing them. And dislike bomb them. Don't actually.
You tell him, and then in a comment, tell him to actually finish them.
Yeah, everybody go to Tyler's reviews of every Nintendo game that he hasn't actually played, like the Mario and Luigi games, or the Zelda games, or the Pokemon games, or like Punch Out, or most of them really, with the exception of Pikmin and Mario.
And then tell him to actually finish them.
Yeah, tell him to actually finish the games. Tell him to actually play them. Don't dislike bomb them. We don't want them to fail.
Well, the dislikes also increases engagement, so that's fine.
I guess it's up to you, according to Lycus. Lycus is okay with you dislike bombing Tyler.
That's right, baby.
Anyway, I think that about does it for now. We will see you in the next tier list. Obviously, you heard about a million ideas for future tier lists in this video. We've got a lot of stuff coming, and we will for probably ever. Until the next time, stay tuned for much more amazing content. I'm just going to use Tyler's outro from now on, I guess. Say goodbye, Lycus.
Goodbye, Lycus.
Goodbye, Lycus.